We've seen the signs, and we've heard the stories. Yet why aren't we protecting ourselves? No, I'm not talking about condoms, just the flu shot. Ding! According to the CDC, quote, the flu shot is an inactivated vaccine, meaning containing a killed virus that is given with none other than a needle. Sorry, it's just how it's given. The seasonal flu vaccine protects against 3 influenza viruses: Influenza A, H1N1, Influenza A, H3N2, and Influenza B during the upcoming season. Who should get the seasonal flu shot, you ask? Everyone 6 months and older, meaning you. Or us, I haven't gotten one either. Unless you are allergic to eggs, had a serious reaction to previous flu shots, or have ever had Guillain-Barré syndrome. And yeah, that's French. Even with all these public health campaigns, research is showing that less and less adults are getting the vaccine. Why haven't I gotten my flu vaccine? Well, it hurts. A shot in my arm is really painful. My arm isn't but so big to begin with. Come on. Well, instead of getting the shot, you can get something called a nasal spray, which is much less painful. Who are you? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me introduce myself. They call me Mrs. Wright because I only come out when you're wrong. Okay, well, you can leave now. Joke. What's your next excuse? Okay, well, we've all seen the lady who had extreme complications after getting the flu shot. After hearing her story, why would I even chance that?
Well, now, this is a story of an amazingly beautiful young woman. She was training to be a pro football cheerleader, and she got a flu shot. She says that shot has destroyed her chances of happiness. We told you about her story last time. Now, Les Trent is with this woman for a first-hand look at what her life has become.
Right. She's the beautiful cheerleader whose heartbreaking story is shocking the nation. 25-year-old Desiree Jennings showed me how she can't walk without twisting, jerky movements. But she walks backwards normally. Doctors say she has a rare 1 in a million neurological disorder that was triggered 10 days after she got a seasonal flu shot.
Started with me not being able to eat without passing out.
You couldn't eat without passing out?
I visited Desiree and her husband Brendan at their home in Ashburn, Virginia, to see what their daily life is like. She has to go up and down stairs backwards because something as simple as walking forward can be dangerous.
And here's the unusual part about the disorder. Take a look at this. Desiree can run just fine. It's only when she stops. You see, that's where the spasms start. Now, you can walk backwards, though, and it'll make it better, right?
Yeah.
She runs with a normal stride, and as I ran with her, she even spoke normally.
And now you can talk.
Yeah, it's weird. It fixes as soon as I start running.
I mean, you sound...
I know, it's great, isn't it?
You sound amazing. And then you stop, and that's what happens.
Desiree got a flu shot on August 23rd. 10 days later, she came down with what doctors have diagnosed as dystonia, a rare neurological disorder. Her jerking and twisting are the result of uncontrollable muscle contractions. There is no known cure.
Are y'all ready?
Yes.
This is home video of Desiree as a beautiful bride when she married Brendan 2 years ago. And this is a photo when she was training to be a cheerleader for the Washington Redskins. Doctors say what happened to Desiree should discourage people from getting flu shots. But here's what the woman who's on the wrong side of being 1 in a million says.
Running has to be a relief.
the only thing I have left.
The only thing you have left.
Well, according to the FDA, only 1% of patients have symptoms after getting the flu shot that affect their daily lives. And in very rare cases, patients develop injection site complications, life-threatening allergic reactions, and autoimmune diseases. She was a very special case. We can't keep applying what happens to other people to our own lives because really, it's really rare for something like that to happen. Oh. Yeah, I guess you're right. Next excuse? Next excuse. It's not accessible on my school's campus. Who asked you anyways? When polled, why don't you get a flu shot? These were the most common answers. Really? Okay. We need to go. We need to go get our shot. According to facesofinfluenza.org, an estimated 226,000 Americans are hospitalized because of the flu annually. Depending on virus's severity during the influenza season, deaths can range from 3,000 to a high of about 49,000 people. Between 15 and 60 million Americans suffer from influenza in an average year. From April 2009 through May 2010, the CDC reported 341 pediatric deaths from influenza. Approximately 20,000 children younger than 5 years of age are hospitalized each year because of the flu and its complications. Complications from influenza most often occur among people 65 years or older. Nearly 90% of deaths caused by influenza and its complications occur among people 65 years or older. Groups at higher risk for developing influenza-related complications include people 50 years of age or older, children 6 months to 18 months, pregnant women, and people with any certain chronic medical conditions like asthma or COPD. We all know how dangerous the flu can be. How do I know you know? Because we've all had that experience when we're sitting in class and the person next to us is hacking up a storm and all we want to do is move. We've all had this experience.
Hold on, mate. Hey, you can push it now, mate. It should be clean. No? It should be nice and clean, mate. No?
There's even flu campaigns for kids now.
Hey kids, we're ready to roll! Stopping that virus, that's our goal. So come on everybody, we're getting the shot. It might hurt a little bit,
Just a little bit.
but it's gonna help a whole lot.
This vaccination is a great opportunity. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. To do something for yourself and your community. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The virus won't spread if we don't let it.
So roll up your sleeves and come and get it!
If I don't get the virus, I won't give it to you. If you don't give it to me, I won't give it to her. If I don't get it from her, I won't give it to them. That's true.
If I don't get the virus, I won't give it to you!
Hey kids, we're ready to roll. Stopping that virus, that's our goal. So come on everybody, we're getting the shot. It might hurt a little bit,
Just a little bit,
but it's gonna help a whole lot.
Hey kids, I'm ready to roll! Stopping that virus, that's my goal. So come on everybody, we're getting the shot. It might hurt a little bit,
Just a little bit,
Nationally, websites like flu.gov and the CDC provide numerous resources to find out about how to protect yourselves from the flu. Flu.gov also offers various promotional paraphernalia to either print or to show in the forms of videos. National campaigns are supported in the forms of commercials because everybody watches TV. States have also come up with their own commercials as well. The Department of Health and Human Services has presented a new campaign that urges flu shots at colleges by putting together an advertisement that is to be played at 4 college football games on New Year's Day. And the Education Department has asked university presidents across the country to speak at winter athletic events, urging students to get vaccinated. Okay, well, what are colleges doing to help their students out? The North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services recently posted on their website that colleges are getting mascots involved to carry around bandages that say, "The flu stops with me," to important basketball games. Most, if not every college in the United States offers the flu shot to faculty, staff, and students, all at discounted rates. Some colleges offer the flu shot for free. If that's not a great incentive, I don't know what is. Researchers followed more than 12,000 students at the University of Minnesota and St. Olaf's College over 4 flu seasons. They found that for every 2 people vaccinated against the flu, there was 1 fewer day of flu or flu-like illness in the total population. 1 less day of feeling like you got hit by a truck can mean a lot, especially during finals. According to Dr. Ed Illinger, Director of Student Health Services at the University of Minnesota and co-author of the study, if you get vaccinated, you have a healthier life, you can do better in school, and you spend less money in clinics. I couldn't have said it better myself.